Hello bros and welcome to episode 0 BroFive production in next part Sakura Space. Start right here, and what did we do last time? Oh yeah, Kotori ambushed me from behind and grabbed my boobs. A pair of hands seized my chest from behind me. For a moment a wave of shock and embarrassment floods through me. Who's there? Who else, Captain? I just couldn't resist temptation anymore. You have such a great body, but you never answer my calls on a lonely night. So, as payback for making me take the camera, I'm going to make you pay with your chest. She fondles my breast greedily, seemingly relishing how it's soft and squishy in her fingers. Ah, so this is Captain's chest. It's as if my hands have sunk into heaven itself. That is enough of the unprofessional conduct, Kotori. Oh, we haven't even started being unprofessional. Just you wait, wait and see the evening I have planned for us both. Oh God. There will be wine, plenty of swimming. Oh God. What is she planning? Without wearing anything, of course. Back on Earth they used to call that skinny dipping. Why don't we do that together while watching that big planet slowly orbit around us? What a romantic evening. She begins to pinch and peeks at of my fruit eagerly. Stop it, Kotori. You're making such a scene, Captain. Is my technique making you that excited? I swear you keep doing this to me. It's not my fault that you leave yourself vulnerable when you think you're alone. My incredible sneaking skills keep letting me catch you off guard like this. Does anyone around here have any respect of authority anymore? Of course I respect you, Captain, but I cannot forgive you for letting her get away from my blades. So feel the taste of my punishment mandated by the heavens. Always with the dramatic language when she does things like this. I swear I really must discipline her one day. Besides, aren't we in your private quarters? I feel her fingers slide up my chest and brush against my neck, where all kinds of private, intimate things can happen. Wouldn't that be great, my dear Captain? I can feel her hot breath on my shoulder, heavy sighs filled with longing. Come on, Captain. You can't keep a girl waiting forever, you know. You know me, I live in the moment. So why don't you live in the moment with me? Her hands do not let go for a single moment. Alright, enough of that. You have extracted your prize, and it was worth every grab. So soft and lovely. I can see her hands making grabbing motions as she fondles recalls in her head. You really need to loosen up, Captain. I swear, Kotori. What am I going to do with you? You don't have to do anything. I will do all of the work for you. Again with the grabbing motions. Like I always have. After all, letting such a nice chest go to waste is a crime against humanity. I wouldn't say that it's that much of a big deal, you know. But it is. While she was shaking nonsense, I'm happy to see that she is high spirits again. Our victory over Akane must have perked her right up. While not fighting her was a bit of a letdown, zooming in on her face when she realized that she fell for the trap completely was amazing. I saw that you were replaying that moment yourself. Yes, I couldn't help but glosson a little bit about it. Nothing wrong with a little gloating, Captain. especially when you're beating a little brat like her. Kotori laughs heartily. I can't stop myself. Every time I think about that look on her face. If there's one thing Kotori cannot stand, it's arrogance. Granted, she is a bit full of herself, but she can't stand it when other people are the ones walking all over her. Then again, that's just unnatural, isn't it? For a moment I can't help but think to myself, say, Kotori. Yes, Captain? What do you think of this life we have chosen? She cocks her head to the right, blank expression on her face. Now, why are you suddenly asking questions like that, Captain? Well, I just been thinking to myself lately. How can I put it in the right words? Yes, what are you trying to say, Captain? I'm right here for you when you want to share your deepest, darkest secrets. Right, that's a little too far. No, it's nothing quite like that. Aw. Well, what is it then? She listening intentionally now? Let's say that everything goes according to plan. We capture Akane, turn in evidence of her guilt, and collect the bounty. 1 billion Imperial dollars could buy us our own capital ship with money to spare. All three of us would never have to work another day in our lives again. So have you ever thought about how all of this ends? That's something that I have thought a lot about myself. As the captain, it's my job to make ends meet. One day we're going to have to give up this life we have chosen for ourselves. Kotori does not say anything. She just sits there looking at me, patiently waiting for me to continue. As it is, we are just drifting from job to job, from galaxy to galaxy. Our line of work doesn't exactly leave a lot of time for introspection. But we need to start thinking about what we should do in the future. I wander over to the window in my room, looking out at the vast void. If this job is successful, we will be some of the wealthiest people in the galaxy for sure. But the question is, what should we do from there? We can't just keep living in the moment. Have you ever thought about things like that, Kotori? I'll make a gesture towards the window. There is a vast universe out there. So vast that we could never explore all of it if we wanted to. Don't you think that there might be something better out there for us? Oh, Captain, you sound like an old lady. Kotori starts laughing to herself again. Even if we were rich enough to never work another day, my life, I would still do it anyway. Some people win the lottery and choose to continue leading their lives as they always have. Why should we be any different? There's a life for me, there's no doubt about that. I can't think of any other job that my skill set would be suited for. Somehow I think I already knew that was going to be her answer. But at the same time, I know that this isn't going to be all that there is in life, Captain. You're going to do something incredible. I just know it. If 1 billion Imperial dollars is going to get you where you want to be, then we have to make sure that this job is a success. You know me better than anyone else, Captain. I'm never going to live for anything but the moment. So I'm just going to leave those things to you. But don't think about leaving me behind. I want to be there for every step of the journey. All of us are bound together. Yes, that's right. Ever since we all met, we have all been sailing in the same currents. Just all drifting through the cold, vast universe together. I cannot help but sigh as I reflect on it. How long ago was that now? That was back on Earth ages ago. Hard to believe that we all ended up somewhere so far away from there. It really is hard to believe. Viable space travel was known to be impossible just generations ago. Now here we are. Yep. Kotori rests on her hands on my shoulder. You're our driving force, Captain. We never would have ended up here without you. Don't you think that it's amazing somehow? She points to the window. Earth isn't even a twinkle among those stars right now. That's how far we have all gone together. And you're telling me that we have to give up this life? That doesn't have to happen at all. So even if we do become filthy rich, let's just enjoy this life a little longer. You're right. It's best to take the time to settle into things. Some people who win the lottery end up spending all of their money because they are not used to handling such finances. We won't rush into something new. One small step at a time is the best way to handle it. Actually, if I won the lottery, I would give 50% to charity. So if I win 1 million, I give 500,000 to charity. Because I don't care too much about myself. I care more about other people than I care about myself. That's one of the big reasons I started this channel, because I want to help people. Because if I actually manage to turn some profits in the channel, I will give a lot of it to charity. And money is the best thing you can do to help people right now. One small step at a time is the best way to handle it. Exactly. See, you're overthinking it again. Someone has to be around to drag you back to... Well, I guess the expression doesn't work here. But you get the idea, right? Yeah, someone has to drag you back down to earth. We both laugh together. Drag you back down to reality. That's another saying. Or at least drag you back to reality. We both laugh together. No matter what happens from here, it will work out fine. I can either will have to destroy the evidence and retreat, or we can capture her. We've proven that we can outsmart her, and we can what can happen once can happen again. She appears to be fired up now. No matter what the can has in store for us, we have the advantage. Yes. Anyway, I need to go to practice. And Nami hasn't paid me back for making me hold the camera either. I want to object, but I know that there will be no stopping her. Don't stay in here overthinking things too long, Captain. Just as soon as she appeared, she disappears out of the door. She appears to be in a good spirit, Captain. She most certainly does. Hopefully we can enjoy a little more peace before Kana comes after us. It's gotten fairly late now. The hours have passed by at a snail's pace. I can't bring myself to sleep, however. I kinda must have something extravagant planned for us next. Actually, I never let my guard down, so that's my answer. While I'm tired, that's nothing that some cheap coffee cannot cure for now. Knowing Kana, she would have already started planning a counterattack. In fact, making her less mobile probably made her more dangerous in the other ways. She probably won't reveal herself again and will just send wave after wave of assault drones after us. No matter how strong our defenses are, they would not withstand a tide like that. Her ego has been bruised, so she will probably want to get her revenge sooner rather than later. All in all, the best course of action for now would be not to let my guard down. If I do that and she chooses to strike them, then I will be really disappointed in myself. So for now, I'm going to take a long walk and make sure that there is nothing amiss in the halls of our quarters. Is it really necessary for you to patrol the halls yourself? We cannot afford to take any risks. If a single thing looks out of place, I do not want to miss it. Akane probably still has access to the maintenance shafts, so she would easily burst through the roof of anywhere else. And I cannot sleep anyway. So I might as well do something useful, don't you think? But it would be wise for you to get some rest. I can raise the alarm if anything unusual happens. I can rest when this is over. We don't know what she's going to when she's going to attack. It's not that I do not trust our AI, but our main machine is fallible, no matter how intelligent it is. I kinda would know that too. Even so, there's only so much that you can do alone. I'm the captain of this company, and I will ensure their safety. If that means that I have to lose a bit of sleep over it, then so be it. The AI becomes silent. It's then that I see my 2 crew members approaching me. Hey, Captain. Captain? Is something the matter with you two? Have a look at this. Kotori is waving a digital pad in front of my face. Akane sent us a message. A message? What kind of message? Just have a look for yourself. She shoves the pad into my hands. A pre-recorded video begins playing before me. Well, we will see what the message is next time. Oh wait, not main menu, quit. So, at least that was all I have for Sakura Space this time then, so hit like and subscribe, and see you next time. BroFive!